This is what I was gonna reg if I last minute audibled. So it's kind of the stock list that everyone was playing, except most lists had two platings, and I cut the second plating for main deck needle. I was gonna reg the two citadels, but and then my sideboard was all different. I actually like came to the Vandal Blast conclusion like Shuhei, because basically what happened is I played a bit against Etron, and game one was pretty good, but after sideboard, the stock list had two Chalice, two Vexing Bubble. So if they're on the play and they have either Chalice for 0 or Vexing Bubble on turn 1, almost none of your hands are functional. So some people were playing Force of Negation, but they didn't want to have to do that. So I was like, oh, I just want to 1 mana artifact removal. So first was like Shattering Spree, then someone, I don't know who mentioned Vandal Blast, and then you have a card that's also great in the mirror, or maybe not great because sometimes 5 mana is too much, but at least pretty good. Hicra stuff. Yeah, I had my best finish in like years. Also, I was playing that Jeskai deck. All that hand's unplayable. That hand's a bit better. Still not great. Was that hand? I just get rid of monitor, right? You deserve it, sir. Love the content. Glad you enjoy it. I don't know what deserve, but I'll take it. Hey, Ben. Glad to be back. Alright, let's see if we can luck sack a little Pinnacle Emissary here. It's not the worst. Do I want to pay 2 mana for it and see what I draw? Or do I want to pay 1 mana for it? I guess I could get lucky, right? Could get very lucky. Man, the difference between 1 and 0 is right. Like if any of these artifacts are like random 1 mana artifact. I don't get to play Cannoneer here. So he has Solitude to deal with it. Turn 2 Kappa good. On the play was a Shadow Sphere. I don't know, Jim. Is it? Wow. Classic Macklin sauce. Insane luck. I mean, honestly, he's getting a treasure next turn, and he has untapped lands. I feel like it's not even worth attacking, right? I mean, I'm trading 3 damage for 2 damage. I think I like no attacks here. Turn 2 Cannoneer, still gonna lose. I need Lavis for boots. I'm gonna cast it because of Ragavan. I guess I'll put my land. Hello, Jose. Missed you on Tuesday. What's up? All right. Well, he probably has Solitude. Sideboard, 3 Rab Disguise, 1 Stony, 2 Dispute, 1 Tef, 1 Lavinia. Do I regret not playing blue-white? Funny. It's hard for me to regret anything going 7-3 and constructed. Hey Ben, I'm playing the Shuhei. He has 2 monitors. I will say that explosives not being a Memnite, or even an Ornithopter, kind of cost me 1 attack. Oh, no Solitudes? Okay. Would have been 703 if I was playing. Maybe. Alright, he doesn't have it yet. Dubs? Dubby Dub? I didn't even check. Did he surveil to the graveyards? Kept on top. GG. Not sure he would keep anything but Solitude on top. Unfortunately. I can still win. He's at 2. He's playing it main face kind of rebuke. And Sinking Stupor too, I guess. I guess Sinking Stupor is not very efficient against Stitch Solitude. Oh, you can do that? Counter the ward, counter the Solitude trigger? That's gas. Not sure I ever saw that one come up. Brutal. Now he gets to start attacking with Solitude. Riddler is almost online. This ain't good. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Alright, I think I had to block here instead of start taking the damage. Mux Opal, another flyer. It's not getting much better, right? Probably not. Better do it now before my emissary dies. So what does he have left in hand? Clearly doesn't have bolts. You could have Prismatic Ending. Now you probably would have killed Emissary. Spell Snare, I guess. Spell Snare and lands is the most likely. Repeal. Yeah, I mean, Repeal doesn't really cast a quick Kappa. If only I could just tutor a card every turn. If only I could put all these cards in my deck and still have a functional deck. Battle of Wits. I believe Battle of Wits is modern legal. Damn, he surveilled to the top again. Did anyone in the team try the Izzet Legendaries list with Scories, or was it just deemed too much wheel spinning in place? I don't even know what that deck is. I'm not too sure what you're referring to. Izzet Legendaries with Scories? Like, just like Emery Tamio. I'm assuming some of us played some games with that deck at some point, but I'm not too sure, honestly. I played that deck a while ago, and it was not very good against energy. Alright, so if I attack with everyone, I'll lose my Pinnacle, Emissary, or he chumps, but then he goes down to 1, he can't even fetch. It's kind of appealing, no? Because if I send in just the drones, I think that's probably worth it. Start taking monkey hits? Well, it's like one hit, right? You might jump. Yeah. Well, if he's blocking like that, that's pretty good attack. The fact that he's thinking about it, I mean, it's pretty good attack. I mean, it's kind of solitude or bust, right? Oh wait, no, there's 4 Flage in that deck. Well, I guess Flage is really good against Emissary anyway, so... Flip EE. I mean, I could fetch a Surveil if I want to play it safe. Maybe I should at this point. Please, man, I think there's free. Alright, chat. You talked me into being a coward. I mean, even Sachi doesn't keep him alive here. It's probably just making me do it, Cope. Okay. Oh, he can Sawtooth his own creature. Alright. Oh, that's GG. That's pretty lucky. He found these two Solitudes like kind of back to back when he needed to. Well, I guess I lose now. Yeah, I can still win. Monitor, Thoughtcast, Cannoneer. A little harder now. I wonder if I missed a point of damage somewhere. I don't think so, but maybe that's fetching Surveil cost me the game. Yeah, I should have not been a coward. Come on, deck. You can do it. Hmm. Does he play counters? Orkenstein, 2 Spell Snare. I have 2 emissaries left in my deck. I also have like munitions. I'm assuming I should just pay the full mana for it and save my artifacts. Oh yeah, something. Or he doesn't. How long until my next event? Worlds. I don't think I'm gonna go to Antwerp because it's I think we're just gonna celebrate Thanksgiving that weekend. Just gonna skip. Probably distract me from my standard testing too. Alright, it's pretty solid turn. There's a tiny bit of hope. Probably not a ton. Or is it standard, yeah. I think standard and last Airbender. I mean, the consign. Yeah, I mean, consign's not the greatest in this matchup, but if I need that munition or a kappa, need it fast too, like next turn probably. Am I going to CubeCon? No, I'll be doing commentary for CubeCon, the remote. Gonna commentate a draft or two of CubeCon. Looking forward to it. Should be fun. CubeCon is October 16 to 19, by the way. If ever people still thinking about going, or maybe didn't even know what's happening and want to go. And then there'll be coverage. Money's gonna go to charity. I'm assuming J-Bro's family, but maybe just charities, maybe just charities, quote unquote actual charities. Not sure. All right, should I scoop them up? Sink into stupor. Could explosives for 2? Better than nothing, I guess. All right. All right, I think I'm just dead. Rough one. So he has, last time he had 3 Rev Disguise, 2 Dispute, a Stony, a Lavinia. So Needle can go. Emery's probably bad, right? Yes, Flage and Bolt. Probably not the greatest Emery matchup. Could do Force. Never really sure how these decks are supposed to support Force, but it's always a bit of a mystery. Consign against Celia, no, not good enough. Explosives can go. I mean, I'd rather have Dispute and Force in this matchup than Consign. Blast is decent too. Can block the Philia though. Philia's probably not the most effective against me. I should probably do the 1 Force. Maybe do 2 Crypt to Explosive. Crypt is for Flage, but that's kind of a blue cards, blue cards, blue cards. Not a lot of blue cards. This looks like okay-ish. Yeah, what Killer Switch said. Let's try and cheese him with Blood Moon. Bunch of rebukes into nothing though. Oh man, good old Affinity, eh? There's a reason it's like 51% win rate deck or whatever. Just get these. I'm getting kind of unlucky with my opening hands. I mean, I could just keep and play Thing tapped and like sack a bubble and see what I draw. It's not the worst keep. But I think if I keep this hand, I need to sack at least a bubble. You know what? A hand that doesn't have Pinnacle Emissary and that's like sketchy is just kind of a mole. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gamble time, I guess. Can't be Rab Disguise. Can't beat anything. Fuck. I feel like Sots just has had my number lately. I feel like he always beats me. Hey, Jean-Baptiste, thanks for the 14 months. Appreciate it. I need to top deck, and I can't beat a Rav Disguise. Just great spots. Yeah, you know when they start with the the surveil tap white land too, you know you're cooked. Like 1,000%. Man, it sucks too, because I actually drew the blue source. Too bad it's not gonna matter. He's just rubbing his hands right now, just like 3, 2, 1. Look, he can't fetch fast enough. Sacred Foundry, Shock, Rob the Skies for 0. Easy game. Wow. Alright. Hmm. They're saying. They're saying there's a chance. I do like having a chance. Better than having no chance. Owned. Nice Exos. Checkmate. Gain 1. Nagalino, welcome back. Thanks for the 58. Appreciate it. Force confirm wars in rebuke. I mean, I don't know how I still get baited. Isn't Shuei supposed to be like kind of the goat? Just has like horrendous cards in his deck. Like, why? Why do I still put... I only played one. I was like, well... I force sink into stupor. How bad can it be? Blah, blah, blah. I really do not get it how someone can put that card in their deck over and over. Alright, is there a point playing a Mox Opal right away? And a drum right away? Not really, right? Oh, now I have Force of Negation and no blue cards. So if I draw an artifact, he's dead anyway. Oh, I guess I could just send in the flyers this turn, right? Makes sense, right? Yeah. Acidic, I actually thought about you on Tuesday when I was streaming. I was like, oh, I only got in 12. I wonder if Acidic will on sub. Not quite top 8. Think the gig is up, though. Think I've called your bluff a few times now, but not making top 8 on purpose, just to see if you would actually on sub. It's the only reason. It's the only reason I've intentionally thrown games at the PT. I really had to know why we won this game. Alright, I kind of want to keep the force of negation in because I'm on the draw now and I really cannot beat like grab this guys for 0. Hey, I won the game, right? Even though force did nothing, I still won the game. Guess consign counters solitude, messes up Philia, White Orchid. Ugh. Henry is tempting. Apparently he doesn't have Flage in his deck. No, of course he has Flage, but I mean Emery's really bad against Stony, but it's pretty good against Wrap Disguise. To be clear, if you stream I will sub. Okay. Let's see. It is the extra blue cards for my 1 force. Spellbomb's probably pretty weak, honestly. The timing on Spellbomb is just so rough. So rough to have it at the right time. How many lands do they play? I don't remember how many lands I had. 17? Alright, let's just run it back. Not get too greedy with the Emery. Maybe I should just keep. I have kind of a functional hand. I don't auto-scoop to Rab Disguise. Kind of auto-scoop to Stony. Kind of auto-scoop to Ragavan. Probably boards out Ragavan, right? What else would he board out? There's not a ton for him to board out. Maybe Spell Snare, but still. Probably don't have to worry about Ragavan as much. Alright, I'm just gonna keep, I guess. Money's, yeah, I'm just unlucky. What can I say? Top 12 on the PT, must be bad luck. Must be all that legendary bad luck. That was a decent draw. Could have maybe not played the drum. Oh, looks like he's considering consign. Yeah, I should have led with Spellbomb. Mox Opal, easy clap. Cap? Cap or no cap? GG. Nice drone. Is consign even good against Affinity? Probably good enough, yeah. I guess, I mean, I don't love it, but yeah, I mean, whatever. I'll lose. If that was a drum, would it make a difference? No. Yeah, I mean, consign's decent with Sphelia and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just had all bad opening hands, unfortunately. Pretty hard to win when you never have the broken Affinity draw. Where's my force now? Losing to one of the decks I wanted to play too. Yeah, I was supposed to not block there. I'm not sure. It was close. It was close. Game one, I got him down to 1 life. Alright. I have to draw 2s. I guess I'll take one more draw step. Maybe Bloke just broke it. Just all artifacts. We need to counter spells when you're casting Cap on turn 2 every game. Alright, GG's. We'll get them. We'll get them the next few rounds. Oh, where was that hand last round? Well, that's better. What do you need to qualify for Worlds? Is qualification over? Yes. You need to finish in the first 2 of a regional championship, or you need to top 8 a Pro Tour or go 12-4 or better at a Pro Tour. That's enough. Or you need to do well at like all 3 PTs. Like the way I qualified is I went 10-6 at the first Pro Tour, 9-7 at the second one, and 11-4-1 at this one. I didn't need quite this many wins, but kind of close. Let's see what they're playing. Valakut's Awakening? Is that like Belcher Storm? Valakut's Awakening. Alright, Red Belcher. Alright, I'll play the Shadow Spear then. I don't think there's anything I need to counter. Famous last words. Storm or Red Belcher. Top 2 from an RC for Worlds, yeah. Alright, that deck definitely kills turn 2, right? It can. Let's see. I might not cast Monitor this turn. That's the holder of the deck faster than the blue one, yeah. Oh, they're not playing Belcher. They're just playing regular Storm. Rinse Resolve. I don't hate countering that. I don't love it either. Probably better not to. Strike it rich in lands. Yeah. Good explosives for 2, but I think I'd rather the speed. Should be good with double rebuke. Pretty great draw. For the PT stream, I would love to hear the voices of the judges, the players, whenever there is a judge call, not the commentators or even cutting the scene away. Absolutely horrible. Players watching definitely can learn a thing or two there. Maybe they do it on purpose because they don't want that stuff on the, just in case, I guess. Probably better if you don't hear the. I mean, I guess I'm kind of all for transparency as much as possible, so maybe. Is it silly to equip? Close this for 0. I guess it's 1 more damage. Oh yeah, means no fetch lands. It's probably worth it. Can't imagine that I can ever lose with Rebuke plus Crypt, but you never know. Yeah, Judge calls take for a while too. It gets like not that exciting. All right, Force is good. Cage is good. Emery's probably good in that matchup and Consign. Spellbomb can go. Needle can go. I'm assuming Shadow Spear can go. Kind of don't love the Cannoneers in this matchup. I feel like once you have enough interaction, I'd rather draw monitors. Hear the ruling of the judges, yeah. Is Needle good enough for Rawl? Never thought about that. Maybe? Yeah, I know you have to name the backsides. Obviously, you want to keep a decent bit of zeros. Also, Monitor gets better with Emery. I'm gonna trust Cup 2 Kappa Cannoneers. I think that's fine. And then Needle, Needle, Needle. I'll do 1 Needle. And I'll be all greedy and cut a 0. Kappa hitting. I think it's kind of right when you're bringing Emery. I think it makes sense. You find your Kappas with Emery. I think it's reasonable. It's kind of a tough one. I mean, assuming they can't kill an Emery, turn 1 Emery's got to be better than turn 1 Emissary, right? Let's see. Monsoon Mage. Alright, YOLO. Oh, that's only 5? Damn, Monsoon Mage does blocking all my attacks too. What's matchup of ever in the sideboard? Usually when people have creatures like that in the sideboard is because they assume their opponents are going to be in a kind of squeeze where you don't have enough good targets for their removal, that they want a lot of removal spell. It's kind of the idea of either having no creatures at all and your opponent having 0 targets for their removal and making their removal dead, or having so few that they kind of need to keep some removal, but then they might draw them when you don't have it and they have a dead cards, or they might not draw them when you do have it. Kind of in a rough spot, I think. My hand's good, but so I have 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana. I mean, I could just bounce the roll when it flips. I could bounce the roll now and try and counter it. I mean, either way, I'm doing that right, no matter what. What are at 18, so if I bounce the roll... I feel like I should just bounce and counter, honestly. Can bounce... Yeah, but if I let them cast too many spells, I might just die. Like, why not bounce it right away if I'm gonna counter it? I can kill them 4, and then I'm gonna make a just giant token. Tap bounce, play Mox, play Sync. Have 3 mana. Um, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. That's lethal. Alright. I don't even have to play my Mox right away. I mean, Rebuke's gonna be pretty weak here. They had 2 ritual. I really don't want to tap my crypt. I kind of punted. Well, yeah, that was silly. Alright, I guess I'm gonna let him have Raw. Oh wow, okay. Did not expect that. It's a good boot. Can I safely sag the crypt? Sure. I mean, might as well, right? Does that 1 spell to the storm count? And they still have 6 mana. Oh, it was sliced. Sliced. Hello, Mal. Important questions. Yeah, it's not trivial for them to win through crypt without Raw in play. I'm not like super worried. Okay, now I'm all worried. Alright. Death and taxes. I can't imagine that's too good for me, but is this hand functional? Is that really what I'm up against? Less one. Oh, it's kind of my deck. It's slightly different. All right. What do I have to worry about game one? Solitude mostly. Solitude ephemerate. So if I play turn one Saga, I actually can't activate it on turn two. So I probably shouldn't. Should I YOLO Flight Strand? I've been playing that deck a lot. I could YOLO Flooded Strands. Looks like they're decent chance to have 4 Flooded Strand in their deck regardless. Alright, let's do that. This play has never worked out for me in the history of Magic, by the way, if anyone was wondering. GN Light Shades. Imagine living in a time zone where you have to, like, go to bed midstream because it's too late. You should move. You should clearly move. Click land. Maybe it's the same matchup as round one. They're trying to cost a build. The Jeskai Blink. Okay, not the scariest thing in the world. Do I want to cast a Mem Knight now? It's 1 more damage. It's worse if I draw exactly. It's worse if I draw I guess if he has Rab Disguise, I'd probably lose either way. Hey, let's go! As I said, that Pithing Needle play. Yeah, I should have fetched on my turn, though. I wonder if they realized. Maybe they forgot. Or maybe it's the only land they had. More likely. Guess we just get Mox Opal here. So I can equip the boots. Forget Drum. It is lethal. I do like having lethal. Alright. $11 ads. Easy way to dodge. Up to the stream or get Twitch Turbo too. Damn, 11 ads is pretty aggro though. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's cut the needle. Still don't love the spell bomb. Don't like, where are these explosives hiding? Come here, you. You know what? I think I'm gonna try the Emerys even though they have Flage. Feels like a tough matchup. I always regret having sideboard cards instead of 0-mana artifacts. Let's keep all the 0 mana artifacts, every card that can counter Wrap the Skies. Blood Moon against the Jeskai Prismatic Ending deck on the draw. Just not gonna bother with Blood Moon on the draw. I think it's pretty tough to feel, yeah. I could see one feel, yeah. Please Blast goes face too. It's like never completely dead. I mean, hands the nuts if I draw Mox, Blue Source. Pretty decent if I draw 0. A 0 mana creature, that is. Yeah, I'm really not sold that these that explosives build, but hand does not really do much though if I don't draw any of these cards. Salut Dédalax et merci. Alright, big draw step. Nope. Play Urza Saga worse than Basic Island. Oh, now I draw it. Is it still just Mox Opal, or probably should do some math? Yeah, I guess I just need the blue mana, right? I guess I could have maybe done Drum. Maybe Drum was better. Oh, did I mess up? Could have cast Kappa first here. Minus 1 power toughness. Minus 2 power toughness, actually. Oopsie. Kamikaze Pandas. Thank you. I know you were not into the blue-white blink list all that much, but if you had to play it again, is there any change you would make? I thought our list was close to spot on. I can go over it though. Do I have it on? I might have it built here. Let's see. Do you want to keep a hand that doesn't have crypt in its opening hand? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 2. So I get crypt a little late. This is probably functional enough to be a keep. You love this Affinity deck. Yeah, it's crapped a bit on us in round 1, and even then it was close. Been good since. We never drew. We haven't drawn munition yet. Also, I guess this is a matchup where the Emissary Kappa Cannon your draw is just not as exciting, right? Is there a point in casting these things now? Just found a cycle spell bomb, which probably don't want to do, right? I'm playing Shui's list, yeah. Did you ever rewatch the PT Lord of the Rings recap when you played versus Young and Guy drew green card endurance was living it on the stack? I might have. I did win that match though, so don't mind it as much. If you move to the sideboard screen, is there a way to go back and look at the playing field like on Arena? No. Unfortunately. Uh-oh. Oh, he did find his third land. Wow. That's unlucky. I was like, well, maybe I should have mulled to a crib, but I guess we're good. Alright, what's Menina and Ace Grave Affinity hate these days? One Stony, free Conquer, free Dispute, 2 Tefts. Foundation Breaker. Alright. I need the blasts. I still want the consigns. And then Emery's probably decent. Grab Digger's Cage, XDD. Does he play basic planes? Just Island Forest. He has Force of Vigor and Foundation Breaker for Blood Moon. You just cut manufacturing and Stony and Conquer, maybe? I think Needle can probably go. Claws of Gix can go. It's a lot of zeros I'm cutting to have like basically no zeros left. Spellbomb's probably pretty bad in that matchup too. I do disputes. Dispute for his disputes. And his subtleties. Let's see. Maybe I should fit a few more zeros. Not sure my deck's very functional right now. Alright, at least I got one more zero in over Kappa, but it's probably still sketch. Probably need to cut another Kappa for another zero. Kind of what I did against Storm. Alright, it could be worse. Mono black midrange. What's mono black midrange? Necro? Eldrazi? The Eldrazi build, probably. Art and play. So playing Crypt now is good if he has Stony. I guess, kind of. Maybe not even that good. Maybe I'd rather have. Yeah, just hold on to the Crypt. It's Cage, not good versus Loving End. Does not work. Yeah, you can try it in paper. You can give it a shot in paper. But yeah, it's the reason you said they don't come from the graveyard. Like, I mean, it's written like if you just read the way Living End's worded. Yeah, I think they go to exile first. I think I've had I beat Nina a few times recently with Affinity, but I think last time we played like a mirror, he got me. He got me was Betrayal. Grabbing my overlords, getting back his steps. It was brutal. Looks like he made would have made himself a sandwich mid-turn. Menina Nay. October 12. Were there any Living End players on the PT? I think a list called 0. It's just really bad in the meta. Like Belcher is a really tough matchup. Not unwinnable, but tough. What else? Like some of the top matchups are really tough. Energy is good. What's the other really tough matchup? Oh, Espergoria is really tough matchup. Same, not unwinnable, but it's definitely uphill battle. Like Affinity's kind of a tough matchup. Everything seemed to be getting its energy. Yeah, I mean, the blue-white Chan decks are not supposed to be great against energy. Yeah, and everyone has 4 consigns. I mean, consign, like, just consign is not the end of the world, but... Oh, looks like he's back. Alright, what is going on here? Cannot cast Thoughtcast, right? No. Commandeer. Missile kill the suit. Alright, got my crypt. We know one of his 2 cards is Ardent Play 2. Wow, that's so lucky. Oh no, he has crypt. Well, at least makes him use the crypt, I guess. And then I guess I should play the Shadow Spear, maybe? I think we got chat. I think we got. Then it was kind of, I guess Force of Negation would have been. No, it was kind of nice that it was exactly Commandeer too. You got to counter, like, get rid. If I feel like if I get back a Monitor here against double end Street Race, I'm like in a decent spot. Think I probably like still win most of the time. Yeah, I would have done 2 cards, be able to cast Kappa. Might still be okay. Might still just be okay. Food? Oh, yeah. Probably not, though. Probably not. I guess, yeah, we'll see. Dispute, can I play around it? Can play around it and still have a 6/6 Kappa. He exiled 1. How many does he have? Up to 3. I guess if I play around it, I also get to equip right away. Probably worth it. Probably worth it. I have to tap my crib though. Maybe in the long run, it's just better to. Yeah, I don't know. Made us like a little too scared, a little too bad. Less, less big kappa, less artifacts for next turn. Living End's just better now. Why is he attacking? I mean, even if you have Living End, that's negative. Wait, what? He even had Ardent Play. What am I missing? Oh, he has Disenchant. Ah. Oh, and now I lose to Disenchant too. Oh, that was so bad what I did. Oh my god. I'll have to block or else I'm just dead. Yeah, that was like playing around Dispute was so bad. It just didn't play around like a million other things. Yeah. I'm bad. I'm bad. Well, Sync might have been tough either way. That was Pew. That was Pew. I guess these drums are pretty bad. They're still good with Emissary. I guess Claws is kind of nice against living ends. Yeah, I should not board that Claws. Yeah, yeah, it's funny you said you mentioned it like literally after I thought about it. Hola, I don't. The Hornets. One, two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Triple Mox Opal. Right, no good. That's a hand. That sure is a hand. Just get rid of the blast. Solid. Solid turn one. Can cast Monitor next turn. Wish Thopter Sword was good. Not the most interactive combo, but I guess there's worse. Guess I'll play the Mem Knight. You cast Monitor, put in Emissary. There's got to be Monitor, right? Against turn 3 living ends. I guess Monastery Mem Knight is a lot of damage. Should have thought about it at least. And I should have obviously sacked that bubble. Alright, he's getting my Urza Saga. Just sit on sync, right? Especially since he can't cascade at instant speed. Donald, what? Did I miss it? Damn, I've never figured out how to add the like. Adam, thanks for the $10. Appreciate it. Sorry you got Donald. This is just truly tragic. How do you miss it when it? Because my speakers turn off. Did you not notice my speakers turn off sometimes? I don't know why I don't know if it's a setting or if they all do that or how to fix it, but after a while my speakers just turn off. I'm sure it was a great TTS though, and I do appreciate the support. Did you pick the Zorius deck at the PT because your meta read was higher on boards than Goryo's? Yeah, we thought there'd be more energy and less Goryo's. We did okay against Goryo's at the tournament. All right, Groot. Oh, we have weapons manufacturing. Can't cast it though. And they're playing Affinity too, probably. I mean, I guess Explosive's kind of nice against Affinity, right? It's probably a keep. Maybe it's too slow though. I have a lot of good draws. Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of good draws, and maybe that hand wins like on its own sometimes. Uh-oh. Obviously, Explosive's not gonna matter if they already have like Kappa in play. They're one short of Kappa right now. I mean, in the mirror, you're not beating turn one Kappa on the draw anyways. I guess you could have your own crazy Pinnacle Kappa Shadow Spear draw. Okay, it looked like maybe he bricked a tiny bit. Hmm. Do I want to play Saga first, or do I want to go think? Doesn't make a ton of sense to play Saga first, right? Just go sing Spellbomb, probably. I might have Rebuke. Can't do much about that, right? Treb's Vandal Blast. Let's go. How many Vandal Blasts did they have in their last list? One Hercules Recall. Probably just gonna get my Vandal Blast rebuked. Rebukes too. I don't understand Galvanic Blast in the main in these decks. Seems pretty loose to me. Okay, directing the rebuke. Should I play my zeros to turn on my explosives? Kind of defeats the purpose. But if I wait, it might be too slow. Guess I should bait their counter, maybe? Or it's too late. I'm silly. I should have just played the explosives into the rebuke. I had better anyways. Yeah, I kind of got lost in the sauce this game. I was still like, I was like, oh, I need to bait to resolve the explosives, but then my explosives not even that important anymore. I was really silly. Oh well, I mean, my draw's still fine, my turn was still fine, but should have just led with explosives, baited the rebuke. I would have manufacturing in play. Well, I guess I couldn't have gone podcast. I don't know, maybe my turn was good. Damn, Vian's the goat. He's on vacation in Paris and he just went to the strike. I think they just spent their day walking. I don't know if they did that for the whole day, but good at Vian. It's just, damn, I can't believe how lucky I am. I'm in Paris for only 2 days and there's like a big strike day. Alright, I think that Saga might just carry me. And I can get Shadow Spear next turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm definitely playing my lands. 5, 6, 7. I mean, I'm definitely playing. Am I definitely playing that? Make a token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm definitely playing that. And then what can I have? What kind of mana can I keep up? I need to tap that. Can tap explosives, can tap spell bomb. I mean, the Memnite could block in theory. Does it matter? I guess I could have 1 to sack, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I guess it's just best I can do, right? Yeah, I guess in theory I could just made a token instead of casting Kappa, but it's probably a little worse in the long run. Right, they had an artifact, I'm silly. Just tapped the Memnites. REC Saga is really important in the mirror. Yeah, I wonder if I was better off just making a token. I got a drone token out of the deal. Did I mention I did not miss a single I don't think I missed a single guide or pride trigger. Tire PT. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Monitor is free to cast, which seems quite good, but I could also cast Emissary first. But that'd be all my colored mana. I can never sack the explosives. Alright, probably should start with Monitor. Bubble. I mean, I guess that's the best I can do. Oh wait, Shadow Spear. 1, and then I can bounce their Cannoneer. I'm 1 short though, right? I guess that's 9, that's enough for that, but not enough for the drones and stuff. The ward stops the bounce. I'm 1 mana short, that's so sick. Ward 4? Oh, that doesn't stop ward, I'm silly. Loses hexproof and indestructible. Duh. I mean, I do have rebuke, but I guess most of their artifacts are cheap. Land. Oh. Is that lethal? I think that's lethal. I get a rebuke it so they can't sack it at least, but 12 unblockable. Can I draw anything? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I mean, I think I did what I could. Maybe I win this game if I sequence differently. It was pretty close. All right, to make a drone too. I guess it's not that close. Forgot about the drone. Emery seems decent in the mirror. Pithing Needle can go. Spellbomb seems mid. Drum's just kind of mid in that build. Manufacturing seems kind of bad too. I don't know if manufacturing's bad. I don't know what else to cut though. I think the kappas are like not as important after sideboard, I guess. One recall. Oh, it leaves the battlefield. That kind of works against recall. Crypt's truly heinous. It's like a brick 0. Maybe I'll just trim that. Alright, this looks pretty solid. Yes, Gravedigger's Cage, great cards. Why not? Could Mem Knights kind of not give away the explosives? Yeah, seems fancy. I guess explosives is cool in the mirror. When the one person has the pinnacle draw. The like crazy pinnacle Mox draws. No rush to sag the bubble. It's the saga tokens too. So they're repping Rebuke. And I'm making saga tokens. Or I want to draw. Could counter that. Yeah. Countering and popping E. Yeah, their life was very little if I do that. Like they're kind of in bad shape now. Maybe my plans are like all short-sighted here. What are we getting? Shadow Spear? Boots. Mox. Could just get Mox, right? Pretty good spots. And that I didn't even draw anything, right? I just had everything. I mean, I drew the bubble, I guess, but I had the Rebuke, had the Mox of the Saga, had the Emery. Oh, let's counter that one. All right. Explosives coming up. Guess I'll make them lethal. Here's Adonia. Thank you. Probably were expecting more than 12? No, I mean, I'm thrilled. Are you still thinking about the last game against Jason? Why didn't we just overload the Vandal Blast and win? I didn't have lethal. I needed 5 mana, right? I lose a Mox. I don't think I had lethal. Did I? I doubt it. Maybe. I'm been known to miss lethal too. The last game against Jason, honestly, no. I'm kind of okay with my play. Because if I don't protect my Riddler, I only have a 2-turn clock. And I don't have like a super fast clock. I'm out of cards. I just didn't have the read. Jason was close to Scepter Chant. And they also needed the fairy, or else I would have won was Ephemerate on Witch Chanter. I don't know. I feel like it's easy to be result oriented in that spot. Overlord, get bubble, play. But I didn't have the mana. I only had 4 mana, right? Overlord is 5? You had E in hand, which made the construct 6/6, one from Henry, one from Memnite. I must be like high. What did we see that changed anything? Not much, right? I think I would have made the same play as you versus Scepter, yeah. I mean, it was late in the day. Jason had resolved a bunch of consults, so it also only had one Scepter, I think, maybe two that cast a bunch of Orange Chant. I think my play was fine. Probably not losing much EV. Maybe it's even the right play. We had Sync and Freelance on board and Opal. Okay, I already had the Sync. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Kaba's just too slow sometimes in these matchups. But I guess Explosives gets rid of all this stuff. I want to just get... I guess I should have all the drums. I want to get to Vandal Blast mana. What else helps me get to Vandal? Yeah. I'll just do 2 Kappa. Read the graphics. Not even the main feature, but yeah, I think you could see... Could you see Jason's hand the whole time? Because if you're watching and you see Jason's hand the whole time, you're just so, like... So hard not to be result oriented. Honestly, in game, I thought about it. Obviously, I knew that consign counter Scepter Chant, and Scepter Chant's really bad for me. I just didn't. I mean, maybe I was not very lucid because it was like round 7 and pretty long days and stuff, but didn't feel like I was about to get Scepter Chanted. Oh, I have the nuts. Kind of. Let's see what we milled first, I guess. Oh no, I can't do that. I have to play the boots first. Okay. The boots first then. Let's see if it's worth it. So I can play a Mox to equip Erin right away. Definitely seems worth it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, still only 3. Hmm. Could keep Rebuke mana up. Was turn on Saga? Feels like I just win. Just counter weapons, munition, or. But if I equip now, I get a free bubble. I mean, I probably win either way. Can equip and replay Mox. But then I don't have Rebuke mana. So that kind of defeats the purpose. You know what? If you beat me because I didn't keep Rebuke mana up, congrats. You deserve it. Oh, Boots doesn't get tapped. Oh, you're right. It's fine. I'm not gonna pass up a free card. I think I'll win either way, even if they have a big turn this turn. Unless they have the actual, like, stone everything, but that's probably a bad play. Yeah. Greedy play for sure. Probably bad. It's pretty hard for them to come back in the game without emissary mocks or manufacturing bunch of zeros. I do have 4 artifacts for Thoughtcast. Hoping to keep them for monitor as well. I just kind of feel like I'm trying to throw the game. Maybe my plays were fine. Hello, the Psycho. Have to bold there, right? I already played a land. Tried to click land, but it didn't let me. Just watched Jim's video and there's visual evidence Gav is decent at basketball. Damn, he barely saw anything. We watched it earlier, actually, Tom. We watched it in between rounds. It was really cool. Really good stuff from Jim. I think the line was pretty close. It was like probably like a college line. It was like a really small half court in the apartment complex. Yeah, did you watch it alone or do you watch it on stream? I have my own vlog that's up, by the way. Not as obviously not as cool and good as Jim's, but also like wait, what? I looked away for a second and didn't sack my bubbles. Classic. Whoopsie! Doesn't matter. I meant to click the shadow spear, lol. And I was looking away and then sacked the bubbles. I mean, to be fair, they're just not winning that game either way, but that was funny. 3-1 bracket, by the way. Peak MTGO. I think I win on that trade, right? 2 bubbles, 2 draws for his board. Peanuts, thank you so much for the 15 months. Welcome back. I'm glad you still enjoy the stream. Thank you for the support. All right, let's try to like put this thing away. I guess I should do this. Okay, can warp. I got a rebuke. It's fine. I was probably not gonna pay anyways. I was trying to get the token. Damn, I didn't even get to cast Vandal Blast a single time. Alright, what speed's Zangri playing? Goryo's according to Goldfish. Ooh, I finally have weapons manufacturing in my hands. Looks like a pretty good hand. Does nothing, but probably will at some point. David that Bridges, 4-1. Oh, it's round 6 of 7. I'll have to go 6-1. I thought I was playing for top 8. Terry had said something about worlds, some nonsense about worlds. The 32% of worlds I played is my fondest Magic memory. It certainly felt much more special than the current system, but I do not necessarily hate communists and handing out more to a wider group of people. I don't know if it's communist, but yeah, don't get me wrong. I was like, the worlds I played on Arena was awesome. I think it's the only time I played small worlds format, so maybe 12. I don't know. I made top 4. I won a lot of money. It was in Hawaii. It was amazing. Wizards had us stay at a really nice hotel. It was a really fun tournament, even though there was not a lot of rounds. It was pretty intense. Seth got lucky against. No, I actually punted a bit against Seth. Could have maybe won. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? I guess nothing. If they force it, well, that makes my life easy. Right? Yeah. Perfected that blue eye list. Yeah, I don't think it's a great deck, but I do think our list was fairly spot on.
Damn, I missed the stream.
Hey, Sebastian, welcome back. Where it was mine? Mine was when PV won. Death carried by the player in the list? Yeah, probably. Probably not wrong. What else did I consider? I was considering audibling to Affinity, like the day of, but we didn't have enough reps with Affinity. Didn't have a tune list. I thought maybe I should have just gotten reps with Goryo's. Goryo's was doing decent in our testing. The problem is I was playing a lot with the blue-white deck. So, the more you play a deck, as long as it's decent, the more you kind of like soft-lock yourself into playing that deck, and at some point it's like not worth playing a different deck, because even if you're a good player, like, it's not trivial to pick up any deck, and especially in a format like Modern, and play it at a high clip. So consider blue-white control. Nah, never. I didn't play a single game with blue-white control, except for a few whatever you saw me play on stream. I just thought it was bad and a waste of time. Oh, I see, I was wrong. Yeah, I thought it would just be a trap and a waste of my time. I was like, best case scenario, it's going to be like 50-50 against the fields, kind of nothing special. So what's going on here? Are they just dead? I still have 2 mana, so surely I should... Oh wait, this is when you cast? Oh no, it's non-token enters. Am I supposed to get Claws of Gix? Oh, I already have boots in play. Duh. Yeah, maybe Claws of Gix is good. I'm also at 13. I'm also just kind of dead on board. What are they doing? Put a counter? What's going on? Oh, needle. They're playing around needle. Makes sense. Alright, so ooh, Spellbomb is nice. So I have 1 mana for boots. So I can get Needle, Spellbomb, or Claws of Gix, basically. Thing's gonna be a 10-10, 11-11, 13-13, 14 power. Close, but not good enough. I just die on the backswing, right? Yeah. Claws of Gix doesn't keep me alive, so it's Spellbomb or Needle. It's gotta be Spellbomb, right? Surely. Don't they have to chump if get claws? Claws? What's claws? Or if I get explosives, you mean? No, wait, what? Oh, well, I don't have mana if I equip. Claws cost mana to activate. I mean, I guess the play is just equip, right? Equip and say go. What else can I do? Can you exile grave, block the frog? Yeah, you're right that I should exile the grave right now. They have mending too in the yards. Oh, they added an ephemerate? I did not realize that. Is it ever worth bouncing the Riddler? Does that make sense? To just warp it again? Kinda makes sense. But if it's just one card, if they're not discarding, you think I should bounce it? If I wait for the trigger... Well, no, because they can wait for the trigger, right? So I kind of have to do it now. The problem is if I bounce Riddler, I can't block, and then my construct's still not lethal next turn. Yeah, I think I just have to wait. Maybe bounce the frog now when they discard. Because then they'll have 2 cards in hand and they need to discard another card. I think that makes sense. Or could let them... Yeah, that's probably good. I'd have to discard their last card if they want to... Yeah. Think we figured it out. It's kind of scary to discard it pending when pending deals was my only threat, though. So either they really punted, or their hand is another pending. Did not really punt. They drew 2, no, they drew 1, but the frog was card in hand. Yeah, I mean, I still lose badly now, right? Riddler stays in play. That frog, they're gonna draw 2. Cool card, though. Cool weapons manufacturing. Well, okay. They're saying there's a chance. Could still win. Could have done anything in hindsight. Anything better was even with perfect info. Not sure. Have another Gorios? As they're like, well, might as well make him sack an artifact. Well, someone's not ghosting at least. Good to know. Or maybe it's the long con, they are ghosting, but... Yeah, I have a claws and 3 explosives. There's nothing I could have done with Sagat at 1 turn to kill anything. I didn't have enough mana. That's a good draw. Question is, are we warping? Yeah, probably not. Hey, Trunks staff, appreciates that. Or Trunks AF, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's cost me more than it's gotten me, I think, to play my own decks, especially when I knew they were like nothing special and got a little stubborn and emotionally attached, but this time it kind of paid off. To be fair, I had stats to back up that the deck was like decent. It's not like it was doing terrible and I still decided to play it. Classic Goryo's double crypt. Nice draw, nerd. Yeah, the deck was fun to watch. I had some, to be fair, I had some pretty epic games in the feature match. A lot of epic games for sure. Does anyone know? Someone mentioned Reed being interviewed during coverage. Does anyone know when? I'm gonna try and include it in the part 2 of the vlog. I didn't look very much, but I also couldn't find it. Should I block now or should I wait a turn? Probably wait a turn, right? Doesn't really make a ton of sense to block now. I don't think so, right? The EOE testing helped me. I honestly do like pretty decent in draft. I went 4-1-1. I think I average like almost 4-2 in draft at the PT. It was my comment. It was secondhand. Corey just mentioned chatting with him. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, even getting that clip might be like cool, but maybe it's not as good. No, that makes sense, Ibuhi. We talked because at the players' party, I was telling Corey and everyone on coverage, I was like not confident in the deck, and like Reed was like, thought we were gonna do good, and I think it was a little cope from Reed, but you know, classic Reed just trying to keep the spirits up. There was a short clip of Reed talking on stream for sure. Okay, well, someone can like figure it out somehow. That'd be cool. Oh, they just didn't give Frog flying. Nice. Probably just assume I was dead on board, or maybe they have a counter. No, they just said oops. That would be quite the oops. I don't have a counter anyways. I don't think it doesn't matter. Alright, Blood Moon Cage, One Needle is good. Force Dispute, Emery, all of it. I mean, weapons manufacturing skewed against Rab Disguise, but I don't feel like that's gonna save you. I doubt Shadow Spear is like greatest card ever. I guess I'll just trim some kappas because I never know what to trim. I mean, you're just trying to like have a good opening hand and have turn to Blood Moon or something. Guess claws goes when the weapons go. And these damn explosives are always hiding. Classic. Claws of Gigs or engineered explosives. Explosives gets the frogs. Guess explosives probably better than Memnites. And then drum's pretty bad in this deck.
I am not a pig and I eat slop quadruple egg.
Wait, what's the whole pig slop thing? Oh, the like magic player complaining. Alright. Hmm. Consign's not the worst against a Traxaw. And Solitudes. Should probably just be a cheap artifact though. I guess I'll do Memnite since I have the one drum. And like blocking a frog can be relevant maybe, especially if I have Emery. Freelance, Dispute, Bubble, Mox. Sync's not especially good. I think I should mulligan. Another needle, yeah. Having zeros is important though. That's like such a classic hand. It's like, well, can't lose if they don't have Rav Disguise, can't win if they do. Emissary Bubble, Dubs Artifact. It's only 2 though. Maybe I just don't play Saga on 2. Maybe I wait till turn 3 to play it. Land. Land, Emissary, Bubble, Needle. Get rid of Thoughtcast. Or a Sink. Can do. Alright. I was hoping for another oops. They topped. Let's see what they topped. Very curious. Do you play explosives here? I'll have 4 artifacts no matter what. Can I beat Rav Disguise for 0 next turn? Probably not. They kept Frog on top, but that doesn't mean they don't have Rav Disguise. They could just have pest control. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to the explosives. Maybe it's just winning strat. I might not be beating these cards anyways. Alright, it's not second white, that's something. Oh, that's either a really good draw or a really bad draw. I'm gonna keep one, this way they can't just like end the needle and attack in the air. GG. Please just be like a Tef or something. Nope. Right. Yeah. Well, this sucks. I guess I boarded out Cup on the play, which is probably like unacceptable, honestly. Oh, I don't know why I played the Mox here. Just felt. I wonder if the prelims, the modern prelim fire again. Well, that sucked. So weapons manufacturing just did nothing for me basically in that game one. It was just looked pretty for a second. All right, let's see if we can finish with a little bang here. I think this hand has potential. Might be a little slow on the draw in some matchups. We shall see. Is bubble good regardless? Not really, right? I want a blue source ideally. They still haven't made a microwave that doesn't make your bowl scalding hot while your food is still lukewarm, right? Does anyone have a good in microwave that actually doesn't do that? Hmm. Playing against my own deck. The bowl's probably not the microwave. Yeah, that might be true actually. Hmm. Seems like a good weapons manufacturing spot. I was trash talking the card, but seems pretty good against Filio. Half power, twice as long helps. Oh. Hmm. You should change the laws. Oh, there. What? Wait, what? What is going on here? Blue white male was white orchid phantom? It's not what I expected. Landmarks easy. I put an upkeep step in case. Oh, maybe I should have. I guess drawing on this for path. So it's got to be a crazy meta deck. You're milling. You're trying to mill their basics. Like blue white control mill. It's milling against Belcher is nice. They can't kill you anymore if you mill enough. How many cards do you have to mill in game one? A lot, right? So that doesn't make a ton of sense. Why the fracture sanities though? Never lucky. To trigger a trap. To kill Belcher. Well, it doesn't really kill them. You need to cost multiple. I mean, you're probably already pretty good against Belcher. Oh no, not Mind Funeral. Maybe it's good against Scepter Chance. You can target yourself with Phantom to get more landfall triggers. Hopefully I don't die because I sacked a bubble. That'd be really silly. It looks like he's dead on board. Oh no, he's not dead on board. Man, I'm too short. Why did you search when you had Island and Graveyard? Oh, it triggered Trap? I'm so silly. I don't know, I was just being silly. I think I'll still be okay. Oh no, I only have 1 mana now. I can't sack the explosives anymore. Wow, am I just dead now? I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I don't know why I searched. Never a token. Podcast for years. I have 1 card less in my deck. What's the last card? A Rebuke. Alright, I just. Had I really not triggered Trap yet? I'm so silly. Yeah, I was 1 artifact short. Okay, probably just gonna have Stony Wrath, etc. Blast for crabs. Damn, I just got this silly weapon manufacturing. That's never done anything for me. Let's have explosives for crabs. Damn, 1/0 mana, artifact short. How many did I board out? 3. Um, Explosives. Did he even play crabs?
XBD time.
Mathematic, welcome back. Happy anniversary to us. Free year was a tier 1. Appreciate it. Oh, it's not the first time he plays that deck. Kind of hate how you always have to give your hand away with Rebuke too. I mean, it's still a pretty nice card, but yeah, that blue-eyed male. I didn't know that. I didn't know that deck even existed. Didn't know that was a thing. Doesn't sound like it should be a bad matchup. Hello, Spellout. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm mulling into a pretty bad hand. Maybe Kappa will carry somehow. A zero would be. Would a zero even do anything? I should have not shown that I drew my one basic. That was all loose. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, should have kept Explodus for one. I can probably two-turn them. Might be fine with my hand. Pretty okay hand. Hardcast it triggers Rebuke Man up. Hey Mac, appreciate that. It was good to do well again, play well again, mostly well. Do it was the semi homebrew. Kind of that deck did originally, but kind of my style of deck. Well, I guess might as well rebuke, right? Hey Kumo. I learned not to search for no reason. Except I'm just dead now. Not quite. Can lifelink. Is that good? I played a league with the Jeskai Bling deck and has not felt good. I expect it to be better. Yeah, I mean there's a reason only Matt played it. He did well in the PT 7 free. I think his win rate was not great. It was like 60%. A lot of it was leagues in testing. We felt like it was missing another good one or two drop. And the mana was, playing a third color was maybe not the right call. Man, kind of close. Oh, all right. I have outs. So if he has no lane, I'm dead anyways. So is it better to bounce the crab or bounce the white orchids? I guess the crab can hit recast easier. And if he has to chum block, I'm not gonna play an artifact. How do I win? To win this game? Looks like I might. Well, alright, 4 cup on the draw. Might be too many. Maybe Blood Moon on the draw. Not the greatest. Just have a bunch of zeros. I guess I'll do the first weapon. Alright, could be worse. Surveilling against Middle Monka. This deck's really good. Went on a 13 win streak, was it yesterday? What, the Affinity deck or the blue-white mill deck? The Japanese Affinity list? Yeah, I don't know. Weapons hasn't done much for me so far, but might just be user error. Do I even fetch here? Might be able to go the entire game without having to shuffle. Hey, there's no rush, right? Doesn't play mana types for something silly. Maybe I should just fetch. There's not that many lands to fetch. If he mails me in response and get lucky, could just cost me the game. Think game one he could have won with weapons better sequencing. Did I miss sequence? Really? I didn't realize. Alright, the anti-hate cards turn to Kappa. You fetched and made their trap live. Oh yeah, that's yeah. That was just most boneheaded play ever. Uh, it's not Bill Monsanito. Hopefully he doesn't have Verdict in his deck. Oh, I even get to cast Thoughtcast. Nice. Alright, no sweeper, no verdict. Two main. That's not verdict. Yeah, Luna, I was gonna say they should have mailed in response to fetch. Hit both my lands, at least did I play Hurricane's Recall? Crab dubs fetch. Dub, I mean land dubs trap. Trips trap. Yeah. It's an honorable showing. What did we lose to? Gorios and oh Jeskai. Jeskai Blink, yeah. Two Riddler Ravdisguise decks. Yeah, I mean I would try the deck without manufacturing, and I might go like no rebuke in the main too. I think that build could be good. Just all the zeros. Wait, why do we still have